Inside an unassuming building in West Lawn, Chicago, the Balzekas Museum is host to a vibrant archive of Lithuanian art. On display now is the exhibit beLONGING, showcasing the work of a century of Lithuanian artists in Chicago.
So we chose the word belonging and we broke up the syllables to indicate the tension between the being and the longing. The being is the daily existence, the actual life you create and build in a new country, while longing for your former country.
The exhibit explores Lithuanian cultural identity and how it has been shaped by occupation, displacement, and assimilation to a new home.
Lithuanians came to Chicago in basically 3 waves of immigration. The first being people fleeing the Russian Empire. And then, like I said, my parents and people like them came after World War II. And then after the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991, then more people left the country for better opportunities.
Lithuanian art has a number of key themes and symbols, including connection to the earth, pagan spirituality and feminism, weaving, and the written word.
And the other national image, so to speak, the plowman being the resilient farmer loving the land. The other one of woman is sitting at the spinning wheel with her child by her side with a book in her lap, because she's teaching the language to the child and thereby transmitting the traditions and culture.
Monica Ploplita, the youngest artist featured in the exhibit, literally weaves together many of these elements to create garments from paper cutouts.
Yeah, so in my work I've been drawing a lot of inspiration from Lithuanian folklore and more specifically Baltic paganism, which is based on nature worship. It is an astral religion where all the heavenly bodies are central gods. And so growing up in Lithuania, I was surrounded by these traditions and practice of the customs, and always been fascinated about mythology and how that influences our daily life and human psychology.
The use of written words is key in Lithuanian art, especially because Lithuanians were denied use of their language under Soviet rule and could be persecuted just for owning a typewriter.
Even the Lithuanian word for patterns is raštai, which means paper, writing, letter, or document.
The literacy of Lithuanian artists can be felt also in graphic design, which has impacted Chicago in many ways, including the creation of the classic CTA logo. Those who would like to learn more about Lithuanian art and culture can visit the Balzekas Museum's beLONGING exhibit through Labor Day. In Chicago, I'm Maggie Doherty.